the Namco Bandai booth here at Gamescom, and we're seeing Ridge Racer Unbounded, and we've got Joonas here who's going to tell us all about it. First off, can you tell us what players expect to see at Gamescom?
So we are displaying for the first time a publicly playable demo of Ridge Racer Unbounded on the show floor at the Namco booth. So I'm hoping that lots of folks get a chance to check that out. And what you're going to be seeing there is our new destructive take on Ridge Racer. But I'm actually even more excited to be right here in this room right now, explaining all of you guys in the press about the City Creator, which we unveiled in the Gamescom trailer.
Excellent. Well, can you go into a little bit of detail about the creator, how it works, what players should expect to see?
All right, so the whole point of the City Creator is that we want anybody who picks up the game to be able to go into the editor for the first time and have like a retail quality, very high quality, very nice racing track built within under 1 minute. And the way it works is basically the whole game world is built out of these uniform size blocks, which basically just fit together. So as long as you're just snapping together the tracks and building like a racing ribbon out of it, it's just going to work. You don't have to like worry about whether it's going to like feel good or not. It is going to feel good, but it's just going to be like your own version of what Ridge Racer Unbounded is all about.
And in those boxes, what's the sort of selection? I mean, what are the choices you expect to see?
So the whole block system is going to be like built around this single city, our like fictional setting, Shadow Bay, but you're going to be building your own city out of those same blocks. So what we're thinking about it is it's like remixing the content that we have built. So you'll have like different looking versions of the same sorts of things that you've already seen in the retail game. And within that one city, we are hoping to really deliver quite a bit of variety. So we have like 12 different areas that you can be mixing and matching these pieces from. So you can be racing from like a parks to a dockyard into the mayor's office or whatever, and out through a mall and that sort of thing. Yeah.
And I heard you mention in the presentation about you're able to see what friends have done. So is it possible to share your creations with friends online?
Oh, absolutely. So the whole notion is that everybody who's trying to create their own tracks will then be prompted to publish them online, and you'll be able to like rank the tracks according to what you like personally, what we are handpicking at Bugbear or at Namco, and also what people are just finding popular for whatever reason. And you'll be able to see what your friends have been up to, like if they've published their own tracks or made like modifications to their city, if they've beaten your records anywhere, and that sort of thing. Plus, we will be recommending like new stuff that you haven't seen before. So the point would be that whenever you go online, the game is going to like recommend you like, hey, there's this one city that you haven't dominated yet. Go on, and you can take it in one sitting.
And what's the level of destruction? You were saying there earlier on. Can you completely decimate the track while you're racing?
The goal is that if it's in your way, like when you're racing towards the goal line and try to get ahead of the backpack, you should be able to drive through it. Either just by driving through it, if it's something that we call collateral, so basically anything that's lighter or smaller than a car in our terms, so that includes some pretty big and concrete things. And if it's actually bigger than that, like a solid wall, then you'll need to fill up your power bar, and using that you'll be able to go through more stuff.
How are you feeling actually getting hands-on with the game? Are you a little bit nervous, or you feel confident enough that people are going to be blown away by this?
Of course we're nervous, like to have to show it for the first time, but at the same time we are really excited, especially about the City Creator. So I think it's very cool that people now get to see and play the game for the first time, and then they understand that they can actually recreate what they're seeing in the show floor demo at their own home, and actually try and one-up us on how fun it's going to be.
Obviously, when the game was first announced, there's a little bit of trepidation about seeing the Ridge Racer, the brand, appearing in such a different sort of style. Is there any sort of reassurance you can give the fans that this is still quintessential Ridge Racer, or at least there's a Ridge Racer type to it? Are we talking about the music or something like that?
Sorry, not talking about the music yet. Well, we don't want to mislead anybody, so we've been very frank about that this is a very new take on Ridge Racer. We have been saying that it's more about destruction than drifting, although I do have to say that the drifting is very much a core part of the game still. And because you're charging like your destruction power bar using that. But what I want to happen is basically when somebody goes into the store and they are looking at the Ridge Racer Unbounded and they see the Namco logo there, they do understand that this is going to be like a Namco-style arcade action title, even if it's being developed by Bugbear and not one of Namco's internal studios.
And Sarah, where are you guys now with the game? What have you got left to do?
Well, we still haven't even hit alpha, so there's actually like still some pretty big features that we haven't even done yet, let alone like polish anything. So we are just using this chance at Gamescom to show the game at a pretty early state, and to give audience a bit of a time to like adjust to what they're expecting from the game.